Mezentius is a name that is rarely spoken but has been linked with conflict, betrayal, and bloodshed. Although Mezentius was a major figure in Roman mythology, he was also one of the least well-known ancient figures. Let us find out his strange tale. Mezentius was an Etruscan king of Caira, a strong city-state close to the Roman heartland, rather than a Roman. From architecture to religion, the complex Etruscan civilization had a profound impact on Roman society. But Mezentius was infamous for his brutality and arrogance, not for his contributions to culture. Mezentius was a brutal ruler who imposed inventive and horrible punishments. Legend has it that he would tie a living person to a decomposing body by letting them suffer in pain and anguish, which was one of his favorite cruel methods to carry out his executions. Even his own people were pushed to their breaking point by such heinous deeds. After a while, the people of Caira rebelled and he was forced to leave. After losing his country and power, Mezentius went to the Rutulians for help. The ancient Italians were known as the Rutulians. The ancient town of Ardea, which is roughly 35 kilometers southeast of Rome, was once the capital of the area where the Rutuli lived. The Rutuli are led by Turnus, a young prince to whom Latinus, king of the Latins, in Virgil's The Aeneid. Mezentius appears during a critical war between the Trojans, led by Aeneas and the native Italian tribes. As an exiled king, Mezentius fights alongside Turnus with a mix of savage skill and arrogance, earning him the title of one of the fiercest warriors. Mezentius wasn't just a mindless tyrant, he was also a father. His love and affection for his son, Lausus, is what sets him apart from other villains. But the bond with Aeneas, the Trojan prince, soon proved to be their downfall. In one of the story's most emotional moments, Lausus sacrifices himself to protect Mezentius during a duel with Aeneas. On the field of blood and honor, Mezentius, the exiled king and hardened warrior, fought against Aeneas, the Trojan prince. His ferocity was unmatched, but even Mezentius could sense the tide of fate turning against him. Mezentius lunges toward Aeneas with a roar, their weapons clashing violently. The sound of battle echoes around them. Mezentius begins to falter, struggling to defend himself against Aeneas's relentless blows.
Yield, Mezentius. Do not tempt the will of the gods further.
The gods have never served me, and I will not beg for their favor now. Come and take my life if you can, Trojan.
Aeneas presses his advantage, striking Mezentius down. Mezentius collapses to his knees, coughing and clutching his wounded side. Young and determined, Lausus charges forward before Aeneas can deliver the finishing blow. Lausus, Mezentius' beloved son, could not bear to see his father fall. His love, undying and pure, drove him to defy a fate already written in the stars.
If you seek his life, you must take mine first. My father is my honor, and I will not abandon him.
Aeneas hesitates briefly, moved by the youth's bravery.
Foolish boy, do you not see the fate that awaits you? Step aside, I do not wish to take your life.
Lausus falls, gripping the spot on his chest where Aeneas' sword landed. When Aeneas sees the young warrior in front of him, he takes a step back, breathing heavily, and his face changes to sadness.
Why? You had so much life ahead, yet you chose this path. You deserved better. If only the fates were kinder.
On the battlefield, chaos is raging. Lausus falls, slain while defending his father, Mezentius. Mezentius, bloodied and grief-stricken, kneels by his son's lifeless body.
My son, my pride, why did you do this? This fate should have been mine. Aeneas, you've taken my heart, now come take my life.
Mezentius charges toward Aeneas, limping from his wounds but wielding his spear with reckless fury. Aeneas, hesitant but prepared, readies his sword. They clash fiercely.
Mezentius, stand down. You've lost enough today.
Mercy, spare me your pity, Trojan. End this, as my son did for me.
With a roar, Mezentius lunges forward, wielding his spear with desperate fury. Aeneas sidesteps and delivers a precise blow, mortally wounding him. Mezentius collapses to his knees, his spear falling from his hands.
Lausus, my brave boy, I will see you very soon in death.
Mezentius serves as a blend of myth and moral storytelling rather than as a depiction of a verifiable historical figure. At the same time, his complex relationship with his son Lausus reminds us that even those who fall short of the heroic ideal possess deep humanity. Mezentius's grief over his son's sacrifice challenges us to see him not only as a flawed ruler, but also as a father who suffers deeply for his mistakes. His story reminds us that redemption and lessons can be drawn, even from failure and tragedy. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed exploring this fascinating mythological tale, don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your interpretations of Mezentius' story, or which mythological figures you'd like me to explore next. And before you go, here's a quick reminder. Most of you watching aren't subscribed yet. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing to support the channel and to stay tuned for more captivating stories about mythology, history, and culture. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.